MightyKeef. So apparently, a few weeks ago, while I was out of the country, IGN got in a little bit of a mess, right? Surprise, IGN. They actually reviewed Arc Raiders, or a semi-review, and called it fine. It's just fine. While the rest of the gaming community was like, "What? This is amazing. This is an amazing extraction shooter." Saying it's better than most of the things that's come out. Some are saying it's better than the whole Tarkov game. Just to let y'all know, I never played an extraction shooter. I never played Escape from Tarkov. I've never played anything. I just lied to y'all, actually. I just lied to y'all because there is a game that I did play. What is it? Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown. That's what I played. I played that. I think it's called Hunt Showdown 1896 now. I played it when it was just Hunt Showdown. And I only played like 3 matches. And it was weird because I was killing stuff. Me and my friend was killing stuff. We beat the boss, or one of the bosses. Then when we left to go extract, we just got killed by people. And I was like, what? How do you stop? What is deterring me from like doing the same thing? You know what I mean? Like just sitting outside at exit and just killing someone who's already did all the hard work. And in my head, I was like, that sucks. Why would I ever play this? Now, I don't know if that's how it always is. Maybe we just got unlucky. I don't know. But just the idea that is possible kind of turned me off because I was like, well, then why would I ever engage with the game? Why don't I just wait near the exit to just take take the loot of whoever actually did the work? I don't know if there are answers. I don't know if that is just what is the best thing to do. But I do know that Arc Raiders has multiple exits, right? So it's like you could stand next to the exit, but it may not be the right exit. You know what I mean? I guess that's something that helps. But anyone who's more educated in extraction shooters, let me know, right? Because this is a game I'm going to try out. I've been playing The Division 2 recently, and I love it. I actually really love it. That's more of a looter shooter, though. But this kind of gives off that like third-person vibe where, oh, God, everything's gone to hell and
aggressively archetypal.
Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Extractionist extraction shooter that ever extracted.
Let's see.
It's one of the least surprising games I've ever played. Holding so much in common with its inspirations, they're almost comically indistinguishable. For preview purposes, this is a very good thing. If you enjoy other games about scavenging goods while avoiding PvE foes and robbing PvP humans, you're probably going to like Arc Raiders. If you don't, then there's likely nothing new here to tempt you. This is a game so unabashedly tied to its progenitors that the hero's default melee weapon is a pickaxe, the same weapon Fortnite metaverse heroes dropping off of battle buses lug into combat. That's a cute enough homage, but it's only the tip of the iceberg for the ways Arc Raiders will be instantly comprehensible for those who play Battle Royale, tree-punching survival games, or extraction. There's very little that feels truly original, but the components bolted together from other successful live service games click predictably and produce a satisfying result.
Okay.
The goal each round is simple. Go to the surface and then get back underground alive with better loot than you started with. 2 forces stand in the way of that.
So in this,
the first are the Arc.
So you want to get better loot,
battle robots that wander the map searching
but it's not a looter shooter, right? Like there's no like RPG elements, right?
Even the smallest bots can prove surprisingly dangerous, especially.
I love looter shooters, so I would love for that to be the case.
The little spider-like scurriers are downright upsetting for an arachnophobe like me, and the large crawlers do not mess around. Arc wander the map listening for the sounds of search or battle.
Bro, what is this bit rate? They recorded this
and swarm any
in 50. Wait, what? I've never seen an upload at 50 FPS. It's always 60.
The Arc are especially dangerous in numbers, and there are plenty of subtle little traps set where clusters of different with complementary abilities are placed near one another, sometimes hidden in indoor areas, or one can literally trip into them.
Dang.
I met my fate more than once when I
mean, it looks cool.
Arc.
Damn, you got clipped.
One crawling monstrosity literally spun into the air with its legs like some kind of Cyclops spider helicopter.
What the fuck?
Take down an Arc, though, and the rewards can be worth your trouble. They generally contain.
I'm assuming this is only on PC, right? Or do they have? I don't know. The game, like Escape on Tarkov, I'm pretty sure that's only PC, right?
Watching your back, because to quote Casablanca,
this place is full of vultures, vultures everywhere.
It's often more efficient to fall upon a fully loaded player who isn't paying attention than to risk a half hour of bracing open doors in a nearby warehouse, or to lurk near an extraction point and cut somebody down when they're about to escape. Of course, every other raider is likely looking to do the same to you. Somebody down.
Wait a minute. He's talking about my fears.
This place is
ammo and weapon components. The second and more deadly threat are
But I also have to remember that people didn't like this review.
your fellow raiders.
So there's gotta be a reason why.
If you choose to play
Maybe the
Raiders,
information is not correct.
you best enjoy watching your back, because to quote Casablanca,
this place is full of vultures, vultures everywhere.
it's often more efficient to fall upon a fully loaded player who isn't paying attention than to risk a half hour of bracing open doors in a nearby warehouse, or to lurk near an extraction point and cut somebody down when they're about to escape.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. I don't know if that... I was hoping that's not like a prominent thing in these type of games, where it's like, what is the point of me interacting with the game when I could just wait at an exit and kill somebody?
Of course, every other raider is likely looking to do the same to you. Combat is competent enough to be satisfying. Your third-person avatar moves and controls...
So even though every other raider is looking to do the same thing, doesn't that still make it more rewarding if you just wait near the gate anyway? And just, hit the lottery rather than...
With most other third-person avatars
doing all the work
with
and
no
then
real irregularities or surprises in controls. Bullets mostly go where
We'll see.
you want
We'll
them
see
to,
how the game
depending on
is.
the capabilities of your chosen weapon, and melee attack power is substantial. Firearms feel right. SMGs are springy and
in
difficult
some of
to
the
control,
some of the
assault
scenes,
rifles
it looks
steady
like the
and
graphics are
heavy,
good, and
sniper
then
rifles
other
punch like
scenes it looks like it's just not.
Playing in teams of 3 adds a bit of depth to the battle, as you and your companions can search and cover for each other much more systematically than is possible with a single raider.
Games are doing this probably for like the past 4 to 5 years, where it's like 3-player rather than 4, and I don't know why they ever changed that. Why are these games just not always 4? Just like with Elden Ring, that's about to come out, the Night Rain, that's also 3-player. I wonder. It always used to be 4
between teams
for
develop a
everything
sense of
co-op.
strategy.
Apex
Like
Legends
coordinated
is 3 players, right? I'm pretty sure. Like almost up in like 4 or 5 years ago, they just started implementing this
flanking
3-player
tactics and
thing
ambushes
for so
against
much.
groups of foes. Whether calling out directions,
Bring back
delivering
4-player
sounds, or
co-op
covering all windows
on
in a room,
everything.
your 3-person squad will find plenty of tension waiting in most buildings.
Dang!
Cleverly designed maps draw the characters in. The most lucrative resource hubs are clearly marked, and players flock to the richest areas looking for food, or hover between the treasures and the extraction areas, waiting to dispossess the luckiest foragers of their well-won games. The environments are passable. With
Chat, let me know
collection
how
of
much
rusty
is this?
warehouses,
Like, is this going to be like a
abandoned
full-fledged
apartment
game, or are we
buildings, and overgrown
talking
vacant lots you'll find in a lot
live
of
service? Is it
shooters.
free to play?
Everything is serviceable, but it all kind of feels like they gave Fortnite a Coda's DayZ grind and moved on. It's a boring enough world that certainly took me out of any chance of getting into the lore, but I don't really think lore is the big draw here anyway. Arc Raiders is meatloaf without much plate presentation. But the meatloaf is tasty, if a little cold.
What?
Every drawer and cabinet is a potential source of wealth. Crafting components, ammunition, shields, healing items, and weapons. Ammunition is properly segmented enough to keep you hungry as you scavenge and construct guns. Light, medium, heavy, and shotgun ammo variants are available early to locate in the overworld, craft in your lair, or purchase underground. Materials have the usual predictable levels of rarity corresponding to color, with certain colors granting you the ability to develop more useful or rare items. A single special pocket in your inventory allows you to keep one discovered item safe, even on the event of your death, so that you can carry your rarest finds home, even when you die.
Damn. Say it again.
Allows you to keep one more useful or rare items. A single special pocket in your inventory allows you to keep one discovered item safe, even on the event of your death, so that you can haul your rarest finds home, even when you die.
I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose, right? But that's also, like, cool. Because it's like, wait, what? I guess it's like, oh, well, I guess you don't feel like, dang, I just wasted my 30 minutes, right? At least you get to bring back something, which is kind of cool.
Some containers take time to open and generate quite a bit of noise when manipulated, which is a delightful tension-raising mechanic that I really appreciated.
Yeah, that's cool.
Opening one of these was especially harrowing when playing solo. You can really feel the vulnerability with your camera locked forward, not knowing what passing robot or player might discover you. As you
I'm gonna gank hella people, bro. I'm gonna be like, get
out
out of here.
Where you convert your into an ever-escalating series of crafting tables, allowing for the creation of ever more elaborate gear. You can also choose to straight liquidate materials.
I wonder what the power scaling is
purchase
going
fully
to be.
crafted items at
Like, you know what I mean? Like, how can I go up against a dude who can like one shot me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder how big the power scaling is going to be from like one run to like
stores.
run 100. You know what I mean? Run 100. Now,
as you explore the world
what
of
kind
live
of
game
gear
experience,
am I
which
gonna
opens
get?
up
Oh.
across a series of skill trees.
Oh.
Selecting various branches can help you optimize your avatar to your playstyle, increasing combat ability, mobility, or stealth. The different abilities are clearly labeled, and most are useful enough that every step feels like real progress. Character design with default options is pretty rough, but a number of better textures and outfits open up when you apply premium currency.
Premium
I'd make it
currency!
as and sad as possible using only default options, but my multiplayer partner had the Souls Easy top man with no name vibe going on, and I was envious. Dark Raiders previews pretty well, perhaps because its design conservatism makes it so instantly familiar. There's nothing here to challenge what came before, but sometimes that's okay. Overall, the Arc Raiders loop seems pretty well tuned to satisfy. Make it to the surface to loot and kill, bring your goods and experience back underground to improve your abilities, head back up stronger to find stronger gear, and repeat. There are worse ways to spend an afternoon. For more previews of the biggest upcoming games, don't miss our latest hands-on looks at Dune Awakening and Marathon, and for everything else in the world of video games. Stick with
All right, so chat, y'all let me know how you feel about what they just said, right? I don't have anything to go off of, so I can't say if the dude is right or not. I don't have any other experience with extraction shooters to go off of to be like, nah, because I haven't played this one, even though I heard they had like a little beta. I requested it on Steam, but I don't think the beta's still going on, so I haven't played this game, and I haven't played previous extraction shooters, so I have no idea if this guy is telling the truth or not. But from what I saw, the game looks fun, and I'm going to play it. Marathon does not seem to be in the right place right now. I believe in Bungie. Bungie has always had good gaming, right? Halo was fun. Destiny shooting was fun. Like, I feel like they have a good receipts of good gaming, right? But this Marathon thing it ain't looking too good. And now I'm hearing about they were like stealing people's ideas or what's it called, designs or something like that. I don't know. But right now, I'm Arc Raiders seems like something I'm gonna want to play. And so yeah, we'll see. You guys, let me know what you guys think though about it. I don't think we have a release date for it, so whenever it comes out, I'll stream it.